Do I look tired? Because I am.
Find me where the wild things are. Find me where the wild things are. Find me where the wild things.
Welcome back, wild ones. It feels like it's been a long time since I've made a vlog. It has. So the last time I was working on a few videos, we were in the middle of packing for a move. We have now moved into our new place. Everything for the most part is unpacked. Give or take some areas that still need work. But so what has happened in the last month is since we moved here, I have started working out. And the biggest thing for me, why I always put it off for the last many years, has been because I have a hard time finding the time and the motivation. I really just had to dig deep and decide that I just have to go before my toddler wakes up in the morning, which I knew was the solution for a long time, but I was really dreading that. So in this vlog, I want to talk to you about the sort of things that I'll be posting about for a little while. So while I know that this YouTube channel is primarily on clean vegan eating, I want to add something new in, and that will be a fitness journey for myself. This is something that is going to be really difficult for me, but I can already tell will be life-changing because my mindset around fitness now is completely different than it used to be. And in a future video, I hope to talk more about that. So in between the fitness and being a mama and all of that goes with it, the channel has so many things going on right now that I've been working on the last while. So not only am I working on an ebook, which I don't know if I've said that on the YouTube channel or not, but you can see posts about it on the Facebook and the Instagram. But yes, I am working on a recipe book for grain and oil-free, clean vegan eating recipes. And that's been a little bit on hold since we moved. Trying to unpack the Vitamix and, all the different things that you need for that. Since we moved, I'd say the last 4 weeks or so, that's been on hold. But I've made great progress with the book and it's coming along nice, and that process is going to be sort of a long one, but so far so good on it, and I'm really excited about how the recipes are coming out. Second thing is our Vegan Activist Children's book. So that is coming along as well. I'm still slowly getting in illustrations. The print work is for the most part totally done. And I hired an illustrator because I can't draw. And they're coming out really cute. She's sending them back as she finishes them. And so I'm expecting that book to be fully done at some point in October and ready to be sold on Amazon Prime. So that is exciting. And this is September, by the way. So in less than a month, everything should be squared away. On top of that, we now have t-shirts. Isn't that exciting? I've been designing these t-shirts and selling them with Amazon merch. We have one shirt out now that is primarily designed with children in mind, or there's also a women's coordinating size for a mommy and me look. So with all of that, I'm also working on our second t-shirt, which is a vaccine education shirt. This one is proving to be a lot of work for whatever reason, but it is going to be really nice when it's done. And the third one that I'll be working on after that is simply a Rewild Your Life t-shirt. Something that maybe I'll be the only one that buys, but it's going to have the website on it and it's going to be a walking t-shirt billboard. Which reminds me, we also now have a website. It's rewildyourlife.net. So many things are happening. Even though the YouTube's been a little bit quiet, I've just been so busy. My certified yoga instructor certificate has come now. I have that, and I will soon, in the next between now and October, be signing up for some new certification courses that will further help me in the goal of ultimately becoming well prepared as a wellness coach for anyone that is looking for that. On the website, what we're working on for the future is going to be meal plans. There's going to be yoga sequences specific for your needs, for a client's needs. There's going to be all kinds of exciting things on there, and I'm really working on the coaching section of that. And so I'm looking forward to getting some new certifications under my belt to make sure that I'm fully prepared for anything someone might be looking for. So with all of that news out of the way, I am now going to update you on the fitness end of things. So in a future vlog, I'm going to go more into detail on what brought me to this. I could probably make a million videos on things like, what are my rewards I've set for myself? What are my goals? What are the reasons I didn't work out for so long? Why am I the size I am when I eat so clean? That's a question I've asked myself a million times. The fact is my body seems to need fitness. The fact is I hate exercising, or at least I told myself I hated it, and so I did. And that's a really interesting thing. Everything that you believe about something is exactly how it's going to be, whether that's true or not. When we can shift our perceptions around certain things, which is easier said than done, I understand, but those things become like you're looking at them through a different set of lenses. Right now, I am not trying to be goal-oriented. I'm trying to be journey-oriented. I'm trying to look at it as, for example, what I get out of it in the day-to-day, instead of like, okay, here's my goal way over here, which feels really far away. That I have so much work to do personally. So, what I get out of it in the day-to-day is, like, for example, I sleep so much better at night, or at least I fall asleep so much easier. Normally it can take me hours to fall asleep, and that has been true for me for years, and that can be really, really frustrating. And so you kind of wake up tired either way, you know what I mean? So I fall asleep really easily now, and I look forward to that tired feeling. The way that I'm eating now is a little bit different, which has been sort of an interesting journey for me personally, because I sort of always eat the same way. I don't really focus too much on macros or anything like that. Until now, in doing fitness, I'm learning some new things about adjusting macros as they work for me and the activity level that I'm doing. There are a lot of other things. I think it's even been maybe good for my skin, which is weird, but it helps with the circulation. You get a better color. There's other things I won't go into right now, but the sleep is a really big thing for me, so I wanted to point it out. I feel really accomplished on top of that by 8 o'clock in the morning. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting up either 5 or 5:30, and I'm at the gym no later than 6 in the morning. So I get about a 2-hour workout in the morning, and I'm going to start working in some afternoon work. Just because I feel like maybe my metabolism is sort of dropping off in the afternoon because I'm only doing intense exercise in the morning. So that's something I'm working on. That aside, the things that I'm working on right now, I started with strength training. At least I told myself I really hated cardio, and so I wasn't relishing the idea of just being on a hamster wheel for an hour, you know what I mean? So for me, my goal is no longer to be really slim like maybe it would have been when I was 20 or something, but I want to feel strong. I want to have a more lean look, but it's more about being strong, feeling strong in my own body. It would be a good feeling for me. And so I really focused on weight training for the first few weeks. I have a trainer I'm working with as well at my gym, and he's been fantastic. I wouldn't have any of the ability to construct my own workout plan as it needs to be to suit my goals without his instructions. So it's been invaluable to have that resource. So what I am doing now when the weight training, I noticed I hadn't lost any weight or inches as far as I could tell, which is fine. But there should have been some movement as far as my body composition goes, at least, and I didn't really see that happening. And so we decided to then add in an intense cardio day a few times a week. And that seems to have made a big difference as well. I will tell you, the first 3 weeks of my workouts, I just was so tired, and I was thinking for sure I was doing something wrong. You know, was I not getting enough of a certain macro or getting too much of a certain macro? You know, what was I doing wrong? You know, was it not enough calories, whatever, that I literally felt like I couldn't function the rest of the day. And whatever it was, either it adjusted out or I just got used to it. And I know that's the thing when you first start working out, right? Like, you are tired, you know, because you're expending so much more than what your body is used to, and there's an adjustment period. But it felt like more than that to me. I don't know. But either way, going into this 4th week, I feel much better, and it literally got better the first day I added in cardio. So, like, the day I did cardio and I came home, I didn't feel real tired that day compared to the other days. Not to say from the workout I wasn't tired, because I was, but I'm talking, you get home, you're good for like an hour, and then right around like 11, 12 o'clock, you're in the slump from like, you know, noon to 4. You just like can't even function. And for me, because I have such a hard time sleeping, I never wanted to take naps or anything like that. So I didn't want to affect my nighttime sleep. So yeah, I would say, I don't know if it's the cardio, but it seems like it was. But either way, I've adjusted into a better rhythm now to where I guess I'm adapted to the work that I'm doing during the morning. So that's been really nice. I also got this Fitbit now. I was really uncomfortable with getting these because I'm a bit of a freak, and I felt like they have to be really unhealthy, smartwatches, you know, because of the Bluetooth, and that may still be accurate. I was really uncomfortable with having a smartwatch, and so I never wanted one for the longest time. But, you know, truth be told, it's actually been really invaluable for keeping me motivated. This is the Fitbit Versa, and it's been really nice. It's really helped me to feel like, you know, I'm on track. There's like the challenges, and it tells you, you know, like what you accomplished in your workout, your steps, and things like that. So it's been a really good tool, especially for, you know, someone who's really trying to take it super seriously like I am. A big goal of mine is not even a fitness goal. It is that I desperately want to play volleyball again. So volleyball was something that I did when I was in my school years, and a little bit in college, not much of anything. So it's like the one sport that I just loved, though. It's something that I felt like sometimes I was even maybe good at, and it was something that I was passionate about. And it's been on my bucket list forever to join a volleyball league. But I never have, because I have felt like I'm too out of shape, I'm too out of practice, I would embarrass myself. But I've actually been practicing a little bit in anticipation of meeting this goal of feeling better. I've been reaching out to people for volleyball pickup games and meetups. I found a couple groups that meet, and I think that in the future it is something that will happen for me. So I'm excited about it. But I think that goals like that are important, because you're not just, you know, you don't just have a number in mind. You have a, you know, something that you're passionate about, as the light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, I can't even tell you what a weight goal would really be for me, only because whenever I had a weight goal when I was, 18 or something, it would be just to, be as slim as you could and, look a certain way in your body and, not, get rid of all the fat basically. And now, because my goal is more about strength, muscle is going to have a different weight than fat is going to be. So I couldn't even tell you what that weight goal would be, because I don't really think I've had much muscle on my body in the past. I mean, some. I feel like I build muscle really quickly, but I never really put the work in to know, like, okay, this is my body fit, this is my body not fit. I never really had much of a fit part, Like I said, I played sports and things like that, but I think it'll be interesting to see, like, okay, this feels like a really good composition for my body, and maybe it was 20 pounds heavier than maybe what I used to be, but your body's going to be composed so differently with the muscle instead of the fat that the number is going to become irrelevant. So I'm really not worried about that. And right now I'm just focusing on a healthy mindset and self-discipline and enjoying each day as it comes at me, rather than getting so frustrated because a goal feels so far away. So on that note, I do hope to start vlogging again. I have a few things that I hope to do, and I really need to just put out more quantity. I really would hope to not lower my quality that much, but I really try and put out really focused videos. So I'm thinking maybe for consistency's sake, it might be better if I just film little bits of what I do in the day and a meal I'm eating. Maybe I'll post some of the things that I've been eating for these workout meals and stuff like that. In the meantime, thank you for watching this and catching up with me. I'm super excited about all the things going on right now. Okay, bye.
Find me where